Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, and I'm bringing you guys another top 5 video. And this week I am bringing you guys my top 5 water type Pokemon, because water type was the type that won last week's vote. But if you guys are enjoying this series and would like to see more of this series on the channel, be sure to smash that like button, as it does help support the channel, support the video, and it makes me a very happy guy. Also, keep in mind that this list is fully opinionated, so you do not need to agree with my opinion, but as long as you respect my opinion, I'll respect yours. And also, do not forget to vote for next week's top 5. It is between grass and steel. Also, don't forget to leave your own top 5 water type Pokemon down in the comment section below. And like I said before, this list is fully opinionated, so please do not jump down my throat for my opinions. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So coming in at number 5 on this top 5 list is Suicune, and Suicune is on this list because, like, look at this thing, it's so fucking majestic. Suicune is just a majestic Pokemon, and I mean, I've always had a love for Suicune, especially back in Gen 5 when I would always run a Suicune on my UU team, because Suicune could be either physically bulky, specially bulky. It could be a special attacker. You know, you run like Crocune, Resto, Chesto, all that fun stuff. Run Calm Mind Suicune with like maybe Hydro Pump or Surf or something. You can run the defensive Suicune with Scald. You can just run so many different sets with Suicune, and Suicune is just a fucking bulky Pokemon. Like, oh my goodness, it would take forever to kill this thing unless you were like set up with a I don't know, maybe a Nasty Plot Raichu, if anyone actually ever ran that. But Suicune takes hits for fucking days. Like, I mean, between you and me, I mean, I've been on both sides of a Suicune. It's been to where I had a Suicune and it would just swallow hits, and then I've been on the side where I would try to beat a Suicune and I just couldn't do it because it would take the hits so well. And it's just a great Pokemon overall, and I definitely enjoyed seeing it in the Pokemon Forever movie. Although the movie was more about Celebi than Suicune, I did enjoy seeing Suicune in that movie just jumping on the water. I like how when it jumps on the water, it instantly purifies it, because that's what Suicune does. And I just really love Suicune. It's just a really great Pokemon. Its design is amazing. It's really majestic, and I just don't know why I haven't actually used one in X and Y. To be honest with you, I don't even have one in X and Y right now, which is so weird, because Suicune is like Suicune used to be like one of my favorite Pokemon to use in UU, and then I started playing UU and I just didn't use Suicune at all. I would use something like Swampert or something, because I don't know why, but I really need to get my hands on a Suicune again. But that's why Suicune is on this top 5 list. So coming in at number 4 on this top 5 list is Empoleon, and Empoleon is on this list because it's typing. It's because of its typing. It's Water Steel. That is such a unique typing. It's the only Pokemon that has that typing, from what I know. It's the only Water Steel type Pokemon, and that is a ridiculous typing. Okay, like, I mean, okay, yeah, it doesn't resist water type moves. It is weak to fighting and ground, and still weak to electric, but it does take neutral damage from what like I said, fire. It takes neutral damage from grass. What does it quad resist? Steel, I think. I'm not really sure. It resists ice. It resists water. It resists grass. Wait, did I say? No, it doesn't resist grass, but it's just such a really unique typing, and I just love, like, Empoleon overall. The sets you can run on Empoleon, this thing could be very dangerous. I remember back in Gen 4 where this thing would wreck souls if you did not like play around it carefully, because they run like Sub Pataya Berry or like Agility Pataya Berry or something like that. I don't know what the exact set was, but I know you'll run either Substitute or Agility. You'll have a Pataya Berry, you'll have like Grass Knot, you'll have Ice Beam, Surf, or Hydro Pump, whatever you wanted to run. I mean, this thing was just a complete monster. I remember facing this thing back in Sacred Gold, and I could not deal with this thing, because the Pataya Berry will boost its special attack. It already have like +2 speed from the agility, and it just hits so hard. It's stupid how it's just so good. I mean, now that Steel has been nerfed, because now it gets like neutral to Dark and Ghost. I don't know. But I need to use Empoleon again, because this thing is really good. So yeah. So coming in at number 3 on this top 5 list is Greninja, and it's honestly surprising that Greninja made it to number 3 on this list instead of like number 2. But I mean, to be honest with you, I don't use Greninja as much as I did before. I don't really know why that's the case, but that doesn't mean Greninja's a bad Pokemon, because this thing is a great Pokemon. It has a sick ability of Protean, and I mean, if you guys don't know what Protean does, basically whatever the type of the move you're about to use, Greninja turns into that type. So if you're about to use an electric type attack, it turns into an electric type Pokemon, and that is a sick ass ability, because that means every single move that Greninja uses becomes stab, so it gets the stab boost. Not only that, but this thing has a nice special attack stat, it has great speed, and it's just a really good Pokemon overall. And now that IV codes are a thing with power saves, now HP Fire Greninja is going to be running rampant, and this thing is just it's just so good, because you can use this ability Protean to play around your opponent so bad. Like, let's say they try to switch in an electric type Pokemon, and it so happens you have like a ground type move. I'm gonna go for this ground type move, turn it into a ground type, and now your electric type moves will not work on Greninja. That's fucking amazing. Not only that, but this thing's its design and its concept is just amazing. A ninja. Guys, that's so awesome. A ninja Pokemon. I know there's things like Ninjask and all that shit, but this is like a ninja. That's so freaking cool, and I love that. It has a move called Water Shuriken. Come on, Water Shuriken. So coming in at number 2 on this top 5 list is Swampert, and Swampert is on this list because basically, first of all, I didn't really too much care for Swampert until Gen 6, where I decided to test out Swampert in UU, and I saw that this thing swallows physical hits for days, okay? I mean, it doesn't get any type of recovery, like, except for like maybe what, rest, but no one runs a rest Swampert. But outside of that though, Swampert is so nice. Like, the set I run on Swampert is always like Waterfall, Earthquake, Roar, and Stealth Rocks. So that way I can send it out, set up Stealth Rocks, and then just Roar and phase out my opponent if I ever need to. And then I can still do a little bit of damage with my Waterfall or Earthquake. And then like physical hits, this thing, it doesn't laugh at physical hits, but it does take physical hits rather well, in my opinion. It takes them so well, from my own personal use of my personal opinion, because I use Swampert. So from what I've seen with Swampert, it takes physical hits for fucking days. I mean, not days, but it takes physical hits so well, and I just love it as a Pokemon overall. And then it gets a Mega evolution, and it gets the ability Swift Swim. Like, I want to see a rain team use Mega Swampert, and I just want to see it fucking destroy lives, because I mean, come on, this thing, he was a wimp before Anchor Arms, and now he's a jerk, and everybody loves him. And coming in at number 1 on this top 5 list is Kingdra, and Kingdra is on this list because Kingdra also has a unique typing of Water Dragon, being what? The very first Water Dragon type Pokemon in the game. And let's see, what other Water type Dragon is there? Palkia, and Palkia is a legendary, and that came in Gen 4, so we don't give a fuck about that. But Kingdra is so good. First of all, most of Kingdra's abilities are freaking amazing. I think what, it gets Swift Swim, it gets Sniper, and I'm not sure if it gets a third ability. I can't remember what its third ability is. I really don't too much care about its third ability, because its first 2 abilities are freaking amazing. Sniper, like literally Gen 6 made Sniper Kingdra a monster, okay? Like, if you run Sniper Scope Lens with Focus Energy, you get a crit every single time. I have swept people with that Kingdra, and it's just fucking ridiculous, okay? You can run a physical Kingdra with Dragon Dance. You can run a special Kingdra with focus energy and just get critical hits all day. This thing gets Draco Meteor, it gets Outrage, it gets Waterfall, Surf, Hydro Pump, it gets Flash Cannon, it gets so many good moves. You can run a physical Kingdra, special Kingdra, you can run a sub Kingdra, you can sub Dragon Dance, you can just run. Kingdra is so versatile with its movesets. It's so ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever. I am about to be out of breath, you guys. Oh my gosh. But no, literally though, Kingdra, I've used Kingdra in Gen 6 and it's just so good. I've used it in Gen 5 and it's so good. I never really used it in Gen 4, but I bet you it was so good. But no, like Kingdra overall, I like Pokemon that are like literally very versatile. Like things like let's see, what's a good Pokemon to say? Let's say Darmanitan, for example. Regular Darmanitan, not Zen mode Darmanitan. Regular Darmanitan, no one would ever run a special Darmanitan because it's like, no, it's a physical attacker for a reason. But Kingdra has balanced stats, so it could be a physical attacker or a special attacker, and I just think that is really amazing, and that's why Kingdra is #1 on this top 5 list. And that is it for this top 5 list, you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, as it does help support the channel and the video, and it makes me a very happy guy. And if you want me to continue this series, and yeah, you know, also hit the like button, all that fun stuff. And also do not forget to leave your own top 5 water type Pokemon down in the comment section below. And I do read the comments, so yeah, please, you know, leave your own top 5 water types down in the comment section, and don't forget and all that fun stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just so hyped. Oh, I'm sorry about that noise, you guys. And also, do not forget to vote for next week's top 5. As I said in the very beginning of the video, it is between Grass and Steel. And I will see you guys next week for well, next week's top 5. And thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for the support, and I will see you guys later. Peace.